Good morning and welcome to day 2 of our time on Gari, which is definitely paradise. Our morning was spent taking in the colours that sunrise brings here on Gari. It is known to produce some of the best colours for sunrise and sunset on the entire earth. So the morning plan was simple: sunrise, breakfast, and then on to the driving. Excited for what day 2 is going to bring on Gari. I know Finn's headspace was somewhere else. He was actually regretting something he had brought.
I brought a rain jacket. That was the most useless thing.
Hello, Phil.
Hello. My name's not Phil Mitchell, it's Finn. But everyone thinks I'm Phil on this trip, so maybe that fisherman also thinks. Good day, mate. He's too focused on being with nature and stuff. Random tourists.
Finn has easily been one of the funniest people we've met on our travels since leaving home in August 2025. But away we were with our day, heading to Eli Creek, doing more beach driving and a new round of boomerang throwing too.
I literally aimed at the front of that car. Yeah. This literally aimed towards the back of that car. Yep, perfect. Aim towards the back of that car. Yeah, and just as you, so I literally just start with, the biggest trick is, when the boomerang comes out of your hand, it's pointing at 12 o'clock, okay? So straight up and down. So I hold it like that. I start with my feet together. I literally step forward.
And you let go as the boomerang falls back?
Yeah, so as my arm extends, there.
And with the finish of the flip? Yep. Can I take a little run? Or
yeah, you can if you want, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so you probably see how it sort of went up here front over?
Yeah.
So you probably came out a little bit flat.
Yeah.
Brett was a top teacher and I had a deep fear that I was soon going to let him down.
Yep. Come on, man.
I'm actually getting closer with every single throw.
Yeah, so on your next one, that's better.
Go on, Darcy, do us proud.
Okay. Oh, you just got a bit more.
There's a lot more thinking that has to go into it other than just throwing it.
There we go, it's coming. Ooh, it's getting there.
Darcy, take 2. Okay, we might actually be here all day.
You just need a bit more power.
Let's give it one more go. Don't let him down.
There you go. Look at that. Straight back to you. Catch him! Oh! Yeah. And you know, if you catch it, I'll buy you a beverage.
Oh, wow.
That came like, that was near perfect, Josh.
I think you heard me. I said I absolutely bottled it. But this really is my last go. Let's do him proud.
No, you won't hit them. So literally, aim the same spot now. Worked out that where it is. Oh no!
A monumental stinker to finish off the boomerang throwing, but that is generally some of the best fun I've had since leaving home. Something else I enjoy doing is sending up my drone for an aerial view of where we are, and this is Eli Creek. Rubber Dinghy Rapids on Gari.
Is it cold? Is your bum cold? It's so cold. Oh, babe, I've made an error. I thought I couldn't get through then. Whee!
Throw it.
No, baby.
I can get it if it goes under. That's the beauty of it. It's in the water.
Ready?
Yeah.
This was actually super peaceful, just going down the creek on a rubber ring. What a great way to relax. You're literally in paradise. But we were about to get some unworldly views of Gari. And at this point, I could hear my mum in my own head saying, please do not get on that plane. Apologies in advance, but I just cannot miss out on something as cool as this. Cabin crew, please prepare for takeoff. From up here, the views were outrageous. We were seeing dolphins, whales, all sorts of creatures, and of course the treetops on Gari's rainforest. But soon the captain would come over with an important message. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If you look to your left, you will see Gari, and if you look to your right, you will see Gari. Also, that little creek that you can see in the distance is actually in the shape of a butterfly, something quite special about Gari. After seeing the spectacular views of Gari from up above, it was soon time to bring the aircraft down for landing. The flight only cost us $90 per person, which is around £45 each, and is so worth doing just to get the unbelievable views that are up there. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for landing. Please prepare for landing. Out of one form of transport and into the other, we were back in our 4x4s heading on to our next stop, which is the Maheno Shipwreck. The Maheno Shipwreck actually dates back to World War I, and our tour guide Brett will deliver the story very shortly, but for now just enjoy the aerial views that I managed to capture with the drone.
Because then steam engines were being made redundant and diesel engine turbines were the new things. So the owners tried to sell it as a whole ship, but nobody wanted it. So they took the propeller and the rudder off and reattached that to other ships. And then one day the Japanese decided that they were going to buy her for scrap metal. So the Japanese came over, bought the ship, but because she didn't have a propeller or a rudder, they couldn't drive her home, they actually had to tow it home. So they bought another little ship while they were here, another little ship called the Una. They put some crewmen on board, attached a tow rope and started towing it home. Now, when they got off the coast here, they actually got caught in a big storm. Now, the Japanese say that the tow rope snapped during the storm, but a lot of people believe that the Japanese cut the tow rope on purpose, and that the crewmen that were actually on board, that they believe that they were actually Japanese spies, and they were hoping the ship was going to land onto mainland Australia, so these Japanese spies could come in and get intel.
Brett's knowledge and understanding of the island is unbelievable. He's taken so much time to learn the stories and the history of the island and then deliver it to us, which makes him easily the greatest tour guide on Gari. But we were back in the vehicle again, and it was Darcy's turn to drive us across the beach.
So come along, join us, and let us know the issues that are important to you in your community, the things that you want us to know on ABC Sunshine Coast, the things that you 8 a.m. right through until midday. So hopefully I will end conversation with Sarah Konoski. Today it's Sarah's conversation with Mary Lee.
Darcy delivered some A-star driving. She was a little bit nervous at the start, but smashed it as she got into it. And here she was again, driving us to our next point, which is Champagne Pools, and this is a super special place on Gari. Darcy's making this look really easy, as did most of the drivers on the day, but believe us, beach driving is a lot harder than it looks. And we're soon at our next stop. And as you should know by now, with every stop comes another story from Brett.
I started carving rivers and building mountains and forests and beaches, and originally Yinjiri put 3 rocks out in the ocean, which is where we are right now, and they're the only 3 parts of the island that are not sand. First one is that rock there, which is Takiwaru. This rock here, which is Middle Rocks, and when we walk out in the front and look to the north, you'll see Waddy Point. Now, after working for a while, Gari realised what they created down here was so amazing that she wanted to stay.
Let's head to the Champagne Pools. Wow. So cool.
Yeah.
There's loads of them. And that right there is champagne pools. Normally the waves are big and vicious and they pound over the wall, creating a lot of bubbles within the rock pools, hence the name champagne pools. But we were soon down there and Darcy was enjoying a little dip and playing with these little weird things.
Yeah, that's the word.
We all find our own ways of having fun, and that was Darcy's. But we were soon heading on to our next stop, which was a bit of a trek in all honesty. It was involved lots of walking on sand dunes, which is also very, very tiring in itself. But this one was super special. It's where rainforest meets sand, and it's just crazy how it can go from one appearance, which is all the rainforest, to a completely different appearance, which is all the sand. It literally goes from rainforest to desert in a split second. Here it is to show you. What the hell? How can it do this? It goes from vegetation to desert.
How does that even work?
Probably should have chosen better words to describe our shock, but we were heading down the dunes and heading to Lake Wabby. There was plenty of people that got down there and decided to swim. Me and Darcy, however, didn't decide to dip into the lake despite how hot we were after climbing down the dune. And as with most locations, I again sent up my drone to give you some aerial footage of what this lake looks like from above. Day 2 on Gari has been absolutely incredible, and we can easily see why people leave Australia and say that Gari has been their favourite place they've been to whilst being in the country. But it's soon time to head back in the 4x4s, and tonight's sunset was absolutely beautiful. It was giving us pastel colours all across the sky and really showcasing Gari's beauty when it comes to sunset hour. Gari is incredibly wild but incredibly beautiful at the same time. And if you are heading over to Gari, make sure you get up for the sunrise and make sure you stay up for the sunset, because it's absolutely spectacular. One of the stories on Gari is how the island actually has eyes, and that's where we're heading to tomorrow for day 3, is heading directly to one of Gari's eyes, which is Boomerang Throwing. So make sure you join us for day 3 and our final day on this gorgeous paradise island. See you tomorrow.